Today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build an abandoned cart flow and an abandoned checkout flow using Omnisend. My name's Gavin. I run an email and SMS marketing agency, and this is literally all I do. Email and SMS marketing for e-commerce and B2B businesses. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the video. All right, so this is how you build an abandoned cart. I'm also going to show you how to build an abandoned checkout flow with an Omnisend as well. Now, first off, we're going to be modeling our flows off of this board here. Feel free to, you have access to this board, link in the description of the video. Feel free to literally take this board. It shows you how to build a bunch of other flows as well. The big thing I want you to pay attention to here though, is that we're gonna be splitting customers and non-customers alike. Customers down one side, non-customers down the other side. The reason we do that is because non-customers should be getting the Welcome Series discount. Every single email that a non-customer gets from your brand, including campaigns, including flows, should have the Welcome Series discount reiterated within it, okay? Every single non-customer should get a discount code to make their purchase, right? You've already given it to them. You've given it to them in the Welcome Series. You've given it to them in the sign-up form. Just reiterate that offer in the flows here. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Omnisend, alrighty? We're gonna go into our dashboards, and we're gonna click, I'm gonna change my store really quickly. We're gonna go here, we're gonna click Automations, alrighty? We're gonna click Create Workflow. And you can create one from like their pre-built stuff, and this stuff is actually pretty good, but personally, we're just gonna create from scratch just for the sake of illustration. We're gonna set our trigger, which is gonna be added product to cart, okay? Now, really important, started checkout and added to cart are two different types of flows. The typical abandonment process is somebody viewing an item, which is a browse abandon, somebody adding an item to their cart, which is an added abandoned cart, then somebody starting checkout, which is an abandoned checkout. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go add product to cart, okay? We're gonna add the following filters. Started checkout, or rather, placed order. We're gonna click update. So we're gonna click that, we're gonna click update, then we're gonna go exit conditions. These are the conditions that somebody will, if they meet these, will leave the flow, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna type placed order, because if they place an order, we do not want them to be in the flow anymore, right? We're gonna add another one. Started checkout, okay? Started checkout is one, then we're gonna add an exit condition, okay? Or place an order. So if they start checkout or place an order, they will leave this flow. The reason we do that is because then they'll enter a post-purchase flow, or they'll enter our abandoned checkout flow, okay? So we click update. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a split. Now we wanna send customers down one side and non-customers down another side. So we're gonna click contact properties, segment is discount reminder segment. Now, this is a segment of people who have placed an order before, okay? So we're gonna go here. I've created this segment. Let me show you how I've created this segment as well. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go into my audience, segments, and you'll notice we have discount reminder segment and we've got purchasers. I'm actually gonna change this actually. So we've got a segment of people who've purchased. You can see all contacts who have placed an order at least one in total, okay? So we're gonna go back to here. We're gonna create a split. We're gonna go contact properties segment is not purchasers. So if they are not in this segment, they will go down the left-hand side. And if they are in this segment, they will go down the right-hand side. So non-customers will go down the left-hand side. Customers will go down the right-hand side, okay? Then what we're gonna do is I like to do this. I click A/B test, A/B test. And I like to go time delay. So drag the time delay. Bear with me. We go 50-50, update. 50-50, update. Drag this time delay. Just delete this one here. See here, we'll go delay. Drag it right there. You're gonna add another one here too. There we go, we got another one there too. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna split test the effectiveness of 15 minutes versus 30 minutes. Now I'm not gonna actually create the emails today, but what you will see is us add essentially the blocks. Okay, there we go. So we have our email here, email here. This email here is going to remind the reader of what they left behind. Remind the reader of what these two are identical because you're just testing time. That's the only variable. And you're going to include the discount code. Okay, and we're going to have another time delay. Okay, and we're going to look at our board here and see what our time delay is. We can see it's 1 day. Okay, we go 1 day, update. Then what we can do is we can create more splits based off of the item they've left behind. This is where you can get quite technical. So you click split, you add a split, and then I'm going to show you how we did this at the start. Cancel. Delete this. You're going to go ahead and go here, and you're going to go split. Okay? And you're going to click trigger filters. This is going to reference the trigger, the item that was added to the cart. Trigger filters, select filter, and you're going to go added product collection title. Okay? And you can start filtering by the collection of item that was left behind. Okay? Now obviously this is a dummy store, so we're not going to have anything here, but let's say you're selling socks, t-shirts, and jeans. You could say if it's jeans, right, you're going to hit save, right? Obviously there should be some pre-selected ones, but you're going to keep going. Okay? Add the split. Add the split. Okay? Conditions. And you're just going to keep doing this based off of the collection of item. Let's go shoes, save, and then let's go, I don't know, shirts, trigger filters, sorry, shirts. And then what you do is you create an email that comes out that speaks specifically to that collection that they added to cart. Right? And then you can have a more general one because obviously this is like a waterfall split. So if somebody doesn't match this condition, they go to this condition. If they don't match this condition, they go to this condition. And if they don't match any of these conditions, just create an email that's more of a general reminder. Okay? So we look back on our board and we have our recommendations here. So we're recommending other products within that collection or other products outside of that collection. Okay? We're going to zoom out a little bit here. We're going to link these paths again. Okay? Unfortunately though, within Omnisend, you're not actually able to link paths back up, as you can see here. So then you want to add another time delay of a day. Okay. 1 day. Update. 1 day. Update. 1 day. Update. 1 day. Update. Then you add another email that is just a final reminder of their discount code and their cart. Now personally, I like this email to be a plain text email. No creative, written as if it's coming from the founder, just to get that human connection. These emails are all going to be the same because it's the same email, but notice they're not connecting. But in normal, ideally we would be able to connect them, but unfortunately we can't here. And then on the right-hand side, you pretty much do a very similar thing. Take a look at this. Email 1, 2. So you've got our time delays. We're testing our time delays here. Time delay. Time delay, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, email, and note these emails are identical. This email and this email is identical, this email and this email is identical. And we go time delay, 1 day, and then email again, reminder of the item. That's your abandoned cart. This is a pretty advanced abandoned cart. Now if you want, click update, save and close, and you want to build the exact same thing for the abandoned checkout. The only difference here, okay, see this is the one, the only difference here is you want the trigger to be started checkout, see here, started checkout, and you want to remove this filter. So you go update, and you want to remove the exit condition, started checkout, because it's later in the process. And there you go. That's how you build a pretty advanced abandoned cart and abandoned checkout flow. Highly recommend you do this. This is what we do for our more larger clients. Now, if you're a small business as well, you can use this as well. It works super well. It's just a little bit more advanced, and you are getting percentage gains because you are speaking to individuals based off the collection they've left behind, which is useful. But they're marginal incremental gains. Now, if you're a brand doing over 100K a month, that makes sense. Those marginal incremental gains make sense to go this level of depth. If you're not, if you're doing like 10K a month, 20K a month, and you want to save on time, just go ahead and build it out to about here. Don't even split people based off of their interests. Just create generic follow-ups. But if you're a more advanced brand, or if you want to build foundations that'll allow you to become a more advanced brand and you have the time, this is how I'd recommend building out those flows. Now, once again, you have access to this board in the description of the video. Go ahead and check it out. That's all yours. Any questions, let me know. I make videos like this all the time. Also, if you want to use Omnisend, check out my link in the description. It is an affiliate link. If you use it, I make a little bit of money. Fantastic. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one.